Right, here we are again. What a disastrous round I've just had. Where did he end up? That was dreadful. I was all over the place. Look at that, tied 79th. Tied 4th before that, first. Tied 3rd, first. Didn't play that. First, tied 2nd, tied 3rd, first. Right? Oh no, hang on. And I've lost all my sponsors, look. Because of one bad round. So, that's the way you want to play it. I've still got Xander as my rival. Well, I will have in a minute because I have to pick him again because he beat me. Oh, he's gone up to 6. Right. Hopefully, try this. Let's have a look. Normal, medium, slow. The Arnold Palmer Invitational at Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Or wins. Let's begin the round. I said in last event I'd switched to Sculptor and I've been playing alright with it for a day and a half. But that, I don't know if it's outdo with it, so I've just switched back to Rhythm again just to see. I don't know though. Like I said, past day and a half I've been playing alright with it. Hitting perfects and decent line, and but the round I had earlier with James and Stu and that last event was, all over the place. So I thought I'd better just switch back just in case it is that. Or it might just be me. But we'll find out, won't we? You watch all these sponsors come racing back if I win this or something.
Proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner.
It's a bit much, isn't it, just for one bad round out of... Oh well.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing.
Not that I'm bothered, you know what I mean, but...
It was a great rivalry first time round,
You know.
and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Rich, how do you see this one playing out?
When they last played, Xander had the edge, so I expect someone
He did that, he wiped the floor with me. Mind you, I was garbage that round.
Well, the only thing that really goes against Xander Schauffele is he doesn't win as often as he should. But every attribute in his game is just exceptional. You're talking about one of the best players out on tour. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
That's now to go by. I birdied the first 2 holes in last event.
It's not.
Right,
Your approach shot has to come in high
144.
and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in 2. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
It's a bit jittery, isn't it? You know what I mean? Just...
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Well played.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood.
Right.
Fun to watch the ground progress.
Let's see if we can do better in this round. Like I say, I birdied the first 2 holes in the last event, so
They're sitting in second place.
it's nothing to get excited about.
The second hole is a long par 3 on typical Redan
227.
30 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to
Oh,
left
of course,
and
it's
chases
changed
away
it,
from
hasn't
the
it?
player on the tee. You can hit it short
227.
right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
Going with the 3.
Ooh, yeah. This one's headed right.
Not a bad shot, that. Not a bad shot.
Quality shot from him. We'll be pleased.
Good chance, in it.
On the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Pulled it a bit. I don't know whether it had gone out enough anyway.
And this putt coming up for his par. This looks good. Yeah. Good
Not bad. I need to get some new strides, I think. Sick of them beige ones now. Probably stink if I'd them on that long.
First exposure to the famous lake here.
And the thing is, I don't think you get much in the...
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of. But if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Rich, you talked about Tiger Woods inspiring a more athletic type of player. Gary Woodland.
Not going to come in and kill this. Stop, isn't it? Dead.
And great to see
Bloody hell.
his major dream.
What are we on? 119.
Yeah, two-sport athlete back in the day, Luke, wasn't just a golfer, was a basketball player as well. So I've always thought that shooting the basketball kind of equates into golf, especially with putting. You know, you got to have the touch. You got to have it in your fingers, as I would say, Luke. The great thing that I love about Gary is the fact that he has that athletic ability.
Shut up, mate. I'm trying to concentrate.
He was known as a long hitter at one point, but now he's kind of tempered everything down. He's learned how to get the most out of his game, and it didn't come through any better.
Will you shut up?
Back when he won that major championship. I look at Gary, even though he might be struggling right now, this is temporary. He's going to find
talking about nonsense.
All great athletes do. And when he comes out of this, he's going to be so much better than what he was going into it.
Oh, Jesus.
Henny, how's that ball line? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut.
Uh-oh.
Why is that? Why is that going right over there?
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
Get away. Right, 73, up 376. I don't think that's going to be enough. I really don't. I don't even know if this is tight through.
I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, tidy looking shot that. This putt is for a share of second. Oh, well played. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top five. Gary Woodland.
Don't start talking about top fives. I have enough of that when I'm playing societies. That's all they ever say after every hole. And that moves you into the top five. And that moves you into the top five.
Just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee. Critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away.
Did you see that lag then?
Back end of it.
What the hell's going on?
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Jesus.
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Shit. I don't normally do this, but
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
A bit short with that effort.
unlucky that.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Come on, Mike, get it together, mate.
With a one-shot advantage. Now we head to the famous par 5 sixth.
Come on, Fanny, help me out. I'm struggling here, girl.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
You know, made sure there, didn't I? Oof. Might just have to lay up here, you know. Or maybe I'll just hit it into the water again. I think I went in water twice in last event.
And from the green side rough here.
Jesus, Mike. Game's gone to pot, man. Wow, look at this.
And a chance to move into a tie for second here.
Ah, Jesus. Really struggling here.
Nice line. Wonderful shot. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And Gary Woodland is currently in the lead. Let's have a look at the 7th hole of par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous.
It was lucky, too much, I think, anyway.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Oh, yeah, son of a...
And this one is for his par. With a glance at the standings, this player is currently tied with Gary Woodland in first place.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
You was in first, I think, that looks of it.
Tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber is pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure.
It's a dreadful swing line, that, wasn't it? Right, 151, 153.
That golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
That swing line's not great, is it?
Time and time again, contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Oh, too much.
Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
This for par.
Bloody hell, Mike.
And there it is.
Been struggling with reading greens the past few days. Don't know what it is. Started off all right, but
let's take a look at the final hole on the front
don't know.
The 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side into the rough,
Jesus,
into the
Mike.
trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Oh, fuck.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
The perfect leave. Uphill can be firm.
For the par.
Fucking par. Dreadful.
A one-shot lead. As we step into the second 9 here, Rich, and the short par 4 10th.
players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
Lucky that.
That's tidy. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got around 100 yards here. He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Oh, wow.
He seems to have all the wind in his sails and maximum confidence out today against Xander Schauffele. I think Xander didn't really know what he was getting
come on.
after that shot.
Okay,
now on that one. It's just about 3 feet away. Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Bloody hell. Struggling.
The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Pushed it again.
Well, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. He's currently in the 2nd position. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer has really started to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds, out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there. Both
oh,
right
no.
You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you.
Lag again. Jesus, what's with the lag?
Long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side. Open up the angle for your second shot. And it's obvious, you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple. This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Well, this is a putt for the lead. Keep your focus. And that putt will give them
No, someone dragged that in, didn't it?
And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. Leading by a shot after that hole. And another of the uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise missing this one.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from
Come on, Fanny, let's be having it.
Sit out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently leading. Game of the 7.
Oh, wow, look at that.
That's headed right.
That's ridiculous, man.
That approach didn't seem to
What
fit
is
their
wrong
eye.
with my swing line?
Momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, I think that one was going in. A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Putt is underway.
And with that, now at 5 under with a few holes to play.
And just a slim lead coming down that stretch.
Dippity-dee-dee-dee-dee.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. And
Fantastic.
Henny, what are you seeing down
181.
Setting up here from about 180 yards. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Maybe going for the green, are we?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Always
Look-
like the
look
aggressive
at
play,
this.
going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
And the birdie with big wings on the table here if they can make this one.
Whoa, he's in, he's in.
And with it, an
Outside.
impressive lead. And that will take him to 7 under. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The par 3
230.
17th Rich has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. Looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the
Excuse me.
exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Not the result they were after there. This would be a great up and down from this spot.
Look at the lag, man. What's with the lag?
Straight out of the top draw.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Currently 7 under for the round. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his 2nd shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Jesus.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. And this putt for a final score of 64. That was a gallant attempt.
Couldn't even feel the vibration
Just
there.
3 feet to the cup. Oh, size them up for the Arnold Palmer.
Played, mate. Unlucky, unlucky.
Now the Arnold Palmer Invitational champion. Congratulations.
And what a week it was. A fantastic victory. Sensational victory.
Well, that was a bit better. I don't know what the difference was.
Golf courses. Way to go. Great win.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth.
Cheers, mate.
I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it's just It wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all
So all these
season
sponsors
long.
now come running back.
Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Very good, very good. Don't know what happened in that last thing. Wood timing shaft. Ooh, that's a nice one, isn't it? Oh, I've got some shoes. I can put them on. Take my crappy Jordans off. Don't want that. Oh, I've got a bloody t-shirt. Well, would you Adam and Eve it? Got a bit of money. Got a bit more money. That's it. Very good. Thank you very much. Put that bad round out of my system now. Oh, look at them all now. Look at them all. Yeah, I bet you've had your eye on me. Didn't want to know me after that last round, did you, any of you? Right, I'll sort that out next time. Right, that'll do then. The Players' Championship next at TPC Sawgrass. The big one, the big one. Gotta be on my game there. Catch you there. Ta-da.